So you have recovered from your New Year celebration, which is good because it's time to hit the gym. And as many others, you probably made some New Year's resolutions. But to make the existence of you and the other guys bearable, I've made a guide of 5 rules to follow. Rule number 1, the power rack. The power rack is a very special equipment, especially for me, a powerlifter. And as we guys are built for performance, it is a very critical piece of equipment for us. It doesn't mean I'm gonna prevent you from using the squat rack, and I'm not gonna shame you for moving low weights. But if you occupy the power rack in a non-appropriate way, you will make a lot of people very angry. Just imagine the following situation. You're coming into the gym, you are pumped, you want to hit your new deadlift PR, and you're approaching the squat rack. What you see is there's a guy with T-Rex arms curling 5 kilogram dumbbells. You could do this exercise everywhere. Why do you choose the squat rack? So don't be that guy and you can save a lot of trouble. Number 2, spotting people. So spotting people is very different from person to person. If you're dealing with your gym bros or the boys, you are very customized with their behavior, with their feeling. So you probably know when they need you and how you need to help. But there are also these cases when you need to spot someone you don't know. As I've said, this experience is very individual, but there are certain rules. Do not touch the bar if it's still moving. Pretty easy. But be aware, if you violate this rule and this big guy who asked you to spot for his new bench press PR, he's gonna be very mad if you mess up. And you don't want this big guy to be mad at you because you need him for rule 5. Number 3, noise in the gym. So if you do your exercise, you most certainly do some noise. There are appropriate cases where the noise matches the effort, and there are cases where it's not the case. To quantify this problem, we have the following equation. Noise can be described by noise equals mass times effort squared. I know this is not a scientific channel, but sometimes we gym bros have to make some research. By the way, this formula was created by a guy 80 years ago. Was something with stone. I don't know, man. So noise is pretty clear. Then you have the mass you are moving and the effort which takes to move the weight. If we rearrange that, we get the square root of noise divided by mass equals the effort. So if we put this all on the graph, we have this area under the curve and the area above the curve. If you are under the curve, it is appropriate because your effort matches the noise. But if you are above, well, this is just cringe and you don't want to be cringe. Number 4, time on the machine. This is a pretty delicate topic, especially for me, a powerlifter who hogs equipment for hours. But it is okay because I say so. My rule is that it takes as much time as it takes. If you have to hog the equipment for 1.5 hours to finish your 1 rep max, well, then this is appropriate. But in the society, especially in the gym, we have to share. If someone asks you how many sets you have left, you just can offer him to join you. Or you can offer the equipment, especially a squat rack, for additional exercises. While you are doing deadlifts here, you can propose the person to make squats here or pull-ups in this. Sharing is caring and you should care. Number 5, advice in the gym. When you see a machine and you are not sure how to use it. instead of breaking your neck doing some stupid stuff, you can just ask someone. Just look out at the gym, spot the biggest gorilla you can see, and just ask him for advice. Despite all expectations, these people tend to be the most nicest people you can encounter in the gym because, trust me, these guys have other problems. And going further, you can just ask the people about some technique issues or what supplements they take. So do not be afraid and ask these people because your anxiety should be less of a problem than your lack of gains. Bonus tip: you can also ignore my rules, but be aware of the consequences. If you are doing dumbbell curls in the squat rack, do not be surprised if a guy is gonna charge you with a barbell. This guy is me. Anyways, take care and I see you in the gym. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.